Awesome. So was that helpful?
That is helpful. I mean, all these things, Harrison, it takes me a long time and going slow to get the idea of the exercise in my head, in my ears, and under my fingers so that I'm comfortable. And that's the way playing any music has been for me. I mean, when I play in the jazz combos and everything, I have to take everything home and go through it very slowly, almost note by note, until I get a feel for it. And these exercises, it's each new thing is a compound, because now I'm thinking embouchure, lips, breathing, trying to get it all together. But it really does seem to be helpful. And you're addressing in these exercises that flow that I don't always do, and that I it's almost like I look at each note and stop my breath right before the note. So it's good. Yeah.
Great. And what do you think made the most help of our time together?
Well, right now the most helpful is just the idea of the up and the down,
Mhm.
because I am convinced that the only reason I was able to hit that C is because of really trying to get that in my head of what going up, you're doing one thing, or go. It's the opposite. Like go down, you're kind of up, and then like that, and that is really clicking. This part, I think, when I work on it some, and it's going to take a while, is just to get that air flowing and keeping that air flowing no matter what.
Before we met, what were you struggling with?
Pardon?
What were some struggles when we first met? What were you struggling with your playing?
Well, I think I was struggling with everything. you know, um, the, the because I laid off for a period of time, getting my range back up to my goal was to get to a C and a D that I can use, that I can play pretty much on command. So that was a struggle. Um, the tone, I always thought I had a good tone, but the more I listen to it and the more I get feedback on it, it seems like there's this wavering in it, and trying to get that cleared up. And I think these exercises you just gave me will help me, because I believe I believe part of it is my breathing and the flow of the air, and then there's just this crackly sound that I get sometimes, and I think that is what I want to work on now, because I'm thinking about going back to the community college to play some in a jazz combo or a jazz ensemble, but I want my playing to be right where I want it
Mhm.
before I do that, and I think doing these exercises will help me try to get that airflow and going. So I
Yeah.
think the embouchure, the analysis of the embouchure is really helpful, and now with the air stuff, and I've got to go back through the handouts and the books that you put online for free and make sure I'm really familiar with those, and I'm thinking about that stuff, because it's a whole different thing. I mean, I'm about I'm about 40% at doing this.
Yeah.
If I stop for a second, it's back to this. But I do hear some difference in it. So that's very helpful.
Great. And
Okay,
what would you say to someone that was sitting on the fence working with me, studying with me? What would you say to them?
I'd say go for it.